is Vanessa Davenport. My brother's name is Caleb Greenwell, and he was diagnosed with cancer when he was 13 years old. I was actually at work one evening, and my aunt had called my cell phone a bunch, and I was scared. I knew something was wrong. She never ever called. And she said that my brother had a tumor and I needed to get down to the hospital as soon as possible. I went down to the hospital, and my mom and dad were there, and I just found out that my brother was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which we didn't know anything about. And they said he had a softball-sized tumor in his chest, and they weren't real sure what was going to happen. And so my dad and I walked in and had to tell my brother what was going on, and he just kind of stared at us. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know what that meant. And obviously when you hear cancer, you obviously automatically think of, is he going to die? And he was 13. It just didn't really seem fair. And it was so hard to see my little baby brother, I'm gonna cry, going through all this and not understanding why, and just seeing this disease attack his body and him having to fight and stay up in the evenings. And I couldn't have ever prepared myself for it, and to see how it changed my family and brought us so much closer, and to see how it really reversed our roles as parent and child, because I've never seen my parents so sad and so difficult, or having such a difficult time. My dad cried all the time. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't fix it. He was out of control with it. You know, he couldn't do anything. And my mom had to be the strong one to take my brother to all his sessions and his chemo, and to take him, and when he was throwing up at night and sick and losing his hair and all those things. It was just really difficult. Nothing ever can prepare you for that. And even now, I mean, even when you get the news that Caleb was in remission, even after that, you're still scared, and you live with this forever. Like, it changes. As his sister, like, I just hated not being able to help him or do anything for him. It's always in the back of your mind, what if one day, what if it comes back, what will we do? It was just really neat to see my brother fight the way he did. And I guess if I had to tell someone anything, I would just say they can survive. And it was amazing to see how your family is such a support system and pulls together, and you lean on each other, and you have to see what one another needs. I couldn't have gotten through it without seeing my brother, and it made me inspired by him. I was really, I don't know, I look up to him in a way that I never did before, because he was my baby brother, but he's so strong and determined, and it's really brave. And